ביאור משנה ט', explanation for משנה ט'. משנתנו מוסיפה ללמד בקורבן הפסח שנפסל או שנטמא. We're going to continue to discuss the sacrifice of Pesach that became impure or became not good. הפסח, בשר של קורבן הפסח, the flesh of the Pesach sacrifice, שיצא ב-14 חוץ לחומת ירושלים. What happened? As we said, it's not allowed to leave the city limit, and that Pesach sacrifice did leave the city limit. והרי נפסל כדין כל קודשים קלים הנאכלים לפנים מן החומה. And it became not good. It says if it goes out of the city limit, it's no more good. או שנטמא ב-14, or it became impure on the 14th, יישרף מיד. You should burn it immediately. In other words, it's not good. There's no reason to wait for tomorrow. Burn it right now. משום שנפסל בגופו. Because the essence of the meat is not good. In other words, it's not a sacrifice anymore. Burn the whole thing because nobody's allowed to eat it. It has to be burnt. But what happens if it's not the meat that became impure? There was a bunch of people who were supposed to eat this Pesach sacrifice, and those bunch of people became impure. Now, nobody else is allowed to eat it, because when it was shechted for what? For these people. And now it cannot be eaten. Nobody can eat it now. So what do you do with it now? It's kosher. It's a kosher Pesach. Everything is good.
But they cannot eat it.
They cannot eat it. But so what do you do? So maybe you should burn it immediately. So let's see. נטמעו הבעלים של הפסח, if the owners becomes impure, או שמתו, or maybe they died, ונמצא שאין לו אוכלים, and now this Pesach, nobody can eat it. So what do you do with this Pesach? Kosher meat, good, but not befitting to anybody. Yeah? So it says, what do you have to do? תעובר צורתו. You have to make sure you just let it sit there. Let it hang it. Like, let it sit there. For what? הואיל ואין פסולו בגופו. You can't burn it. It's a sacrifice. Somebody's supposed to eat it, but nobody can eat it.
You can burn it.
אלא מחמת דבר אחר. The meat itself is 100% kosher. It's a problem with the people, not with the meat. So what do? אין שורפים אותו מיד. You can't burn it immediately. אלא משהים אותו כל הלילה. You would have to wait until it's going to become pasul, which means the next morning, the 15th in the morning, it's already not good. Now you're not allowed to eat it anymore. עד שתעובר תשתנה צורתו, until it will be misshapen, הנו שיעשה נותר, until it will become a notar, a sacrifice that passed its time. You wait until the sacrifice passed its time, וישרף ב-16, and then you can burn it on the morning of the 16th. היינו, ביום הראשון של חול המועד. Not in the morning of the 15th, in the morning of the 16th. The day after. Why? Let's see, it's interesting. Maybe you're not allowed to burn kodashim in the holidays. Maybe that's why. We see. היינו, ביום הראשון של חול המועד, in the first day of חול המועד. שכן, ב-15 אי אפשר לשרפו, because on the 15th, you're not allowed to burn it. שהרי יום טוב הוא, because it's a יום טוב, ואין שורפים קודשים ביום טוב. And we have a rule that we don't burn sacrifices on the יום טוב. הילקח יישרף ב-16 כשאר נותר. Therefore you can only burn it on the 16th like every other sacrifice that passed its time. רבי יוחנן בן ברוקה אומר, רבי יוחנן disagrees, and he says, אף זה, even this שבעליו נטמעו או מתו, he says, he disagrees. If the owners become impure or the owners died, Rabbi Ram Bigelman says, you don't have to wait for the 16th. You can burn it immediately. יישרף מיד ב-14. It says, I disagree. I think you can immediately burn it. Even though it's pure, but nobody can eat it. What are you going to do with it? Nobody you can, there's no possible. Exactly. It's impossible. So therefore you can burn it already. Burn it on the 14th. לפי שאין לו אוכלים, because there's nobody who can eat it. בגמרא אמרו, the Gemara says, שרבי יוחנן בברוקה אינו חולק על תנא קמא. They say that we misunderstood Rabbi Yochanan ben Broka, the Gemara says. It's not that the way we learned it. He says it's something else. What is it? אלא כשנטמעו הבעלים או שמתו, קודם זריקת דמו של הפסח. It says it became impure before the blood was poured on the mizbeach. If it was after the blood poured on the mizbeach, then you're right. But he's talking about before the blood. Yeah.
So it's not even Korban Pesach.
It's not even Korban Pesach, that's right, therefore you can do it. שהואיל ולא הוכשר הבשר לאכילה, הרי זה כאילו נפסל הפסח בגופו. It says, since there's nobody there to eat it, it was never a Korban Pesach in other words. So therefore, you can burn it. אבל אם נטמעו ומתו בעלים לאחר זריקת הדם, but if it happened after the pouring of the blood, אף רבי יוחנן בן ברוקה מודה שאין שורפים אותו מיד. Even רבי יוחנן בן ברוקה says that you don't burn it immediately. והלכה כתנא קמא, דהלכה כתנא קמא, we don't care if it was before or after, you wait until the end. שאפילו נטמעו ומתו הבעלים קודם זריקת הדם, even if they became impure before the pouring of the blood, which makes it into a sacrifice, מניחים אותו עד שתועבר צורתו, כך ישרף. According to תנא קמא, you have to wait until the 16th, until you burn it. זה הכלל. So this is the rule. כל שפסולו בגופו ישרף מיד. If the flesh itself is impure or not good, immediately burn it. בדם או בבעלים תועבר צורתו. But if the cause is because of the owners, not of the meat, then you will wait until the 16th to burn it. ואחר כך ישרף. And only then you will burn it.